Hey everybody, so we are on location outside of the window. See it a little bit better. Outside of the window of where we were for several weeks. Sabrina.
These are the pine cones that I always looked out. I'm like getting all emotional.
It's okay.
These are cool ones. It's like a jail cell up there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robin, it's not a jail cell. I'm trying to collect some of them because I'm a mom now and I'm being very sentimental and I want to take some of these pine cones and make a pine cone garland for Truman's nursery. I thought of it when I was in the hotel room that I could do something with these pine cones and it would somehow just remind me of where we are, as if I need a reminder of what happened, but I'm going to do it anyways. Maybe I could take that bird too, stuff it, kill it and stuff it.
You'll have PETA.
It's just chilling there.
You'll have PETA on us.
I'm just joking, I would never do that. Can't even like cook raw chicken, it's disgusting. Look how long these ponies are. Look at how long they are. I've never seen, these are pine cones?
Wow, those are intense.
They're pretty. They're so long and beautiful. Ah! Ah! There's a bird! A dead bird! Oh, it's big and dead! Oh, my heart! Oh, that's sad! Look at it! Look at it!
Okay.
Oh, look at it! What are the chances of you getting that?
Oh shoot.
Get away! Oh, I thought it has herpes! Hi friends and family, we are sitting outside of the hospital and wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on in the NICU and what's been going on with Truman. It's been a few weeks since we've done an update, we apologize for that, but we did get that day in the life video out, so you guys kind of got to see what our life was like in one day, even though it kind of changes sometimes.
Yeah. And the first time holding him too. Yeah,
and the first time holding him, so you've gotten a couple videos, just not like a detailed update on what exactly has been going on. Some of you guys have had questions, and sorry for the background. Holy mackerel!
The locusts are freaking out right now. But
so annoying. But anyways, I will start with the respiratory stuff for him. Last update, he was still on the NIPPV, and he at 34 weeks got moved to a CPAP. I don't know if they did that because he was 34 weeks or just because he was ready for it. Yeah. Probably both. He got changed to a CPAP, and then he was on CPAP for 10 days, and then he got changed over to a nasal cannula, and that was just last Thursday. So it's almost been a week that he's been on the nasal cannula. He's still on 2 liters, which I believe that's the highest level that they have for the nasal cannula. And then they can go down to either like a 1.5 or a 1 liter. And basically what a nasal cannula is just a flow of oxygen. So they call it just like, what do they also call it? Like an air flow or?
High flow?
Oh, they call it high flow. So it just means that he's strictly getting oxygen, but he's breathing 100% on his own, which is phenomenal, which we've known for a long time that he, you know, his lungs are good enough to breathe, but just not all the time on his own. So now he's just getting the support with the oxygen and he's breathing on his own, which is awesome.
Right.
So like I said, he's been on the nasal cannula for almost a week. He's still on the 2 liters, so he's gonna have to at least get down again, maybe a couple different times before he goes to like a lower level nasal cannula where they're actually going to change out his tube. So you'll see on some of the pictures that now he just has the tube. Once he went to the CPAP, they took the mouth tube that he gets his feedings through out of his mouth, and that was amazing. Like, it's been so good to be able to see his little cheeks, little lippies. And it made him so much happier too, because I mean, can you imagine just having something down your throat all the time, the gag reflex and all of that? So he actually, his alarms for his Brady's and his DSATs went down significantly after he got that tube out of his mouth. So we just feel so much better about that. Very happy for him. He seems a lot happier now that it's out. So the like I was saying, he just has the little tube thing on his nose now that he gets the oxygen through. I guess you just call that a nasal cannula? I
guess so. I don't know.
And then he'll go down to like a smaller one. Like it'll be clear. It'll look like the ones that like older people or adults get whenever they need oxygen. He'll go down to that, and then he'll go down to room air. So those are basically the next 2 levels that he has to go through before he's 100% breathing on his own. That has to do with his respiratory, and since he got switched to CPAP and now nasal cannula, he has his feedings going through an NG tube, which means that his feedings are going through a tube that goes through his nose and then into his stomach. So he's still getting all of his nutrients and everything through a tube, but since he's now on nasal cannula, and normally they wait until he's on 1 liter of I guess oxygen, or I don't know how you say that. We're learning a lot, but I still don't 100% know all the medical stuff. The doctor has given us approval to start practicing breastfeeding.
Well, not me.
Him,
but you.
Truman.
I don't get to.
Well, no. Truman and I to do practice breastfeeding, and so he still gets all of his feedings through the tube. It just now means that we're gonna see what he gets to do. So we've done that 3 times now, where right before he gets his feedings or during his feedings we can practice. And the doctor said that he was such an oral baby, like he loves his pacifier, and he started doing some cueing where he's like looking for the nipple. And so, are you distracted? Where are you looking?
We're illegally parked right now, so I just saw a shadow. No, we're good.
Ooh.
Don't hit us, bro.
You got super close to us.
Yeah, you did. You better watch yourself.
We see you.
We see you. Alright. We're good.
So, what was I saying? Oh, so he gets to practice the breastfeeding. We've done that 3 times now, and the doctor was like, he's such an oral baby that I think he'll do good. So as long as his respiratory rate is low enough that we can try, which means that he's breathing slow enough and he's not like too anxious or worked up, that it won't cause any issues with his saturation of his oxygen, we can try practicing, and if he's cueing. So there have been a couple days where his respiratory rate was up, or he was just way too tired, like he wouldn't wake up to do it. But the times that we have tried, he has been cueing that he wants to try. And just last night we did the practice breastfeeding, and he latched on really well and sucked some, and he was even kind of getting a little frustrated because he was like really like,
he does this thing, he's like,
yeah, that's called rooting.
That's hilarious.
So he's like trying to figure it out. So we're really excited about that, because it means that once like he can 100% try to breastfeed, we feel like he's gonna do really, really well. But we're trying not to wear him out, because you forget, like, they're such tiny babies and they're preemies, and everything that they do takes energy, and it takes them expending energy. Breathing on their own expends so much energy. So regulating their body temperature takes so much energy. So we've been doing that, and then I'm trying not to make this so long. We talk so long. What else?
He tried to breastfeed on me?
Breastfeeding, yes he did, but we're trying to give like a quick update. We're not trying to talk to him forever. We can give like funny stories or something.
Okay, side note, I still need to do the breast pump for you guys. We'll make another video. Okay,
so respiratory, feedings.
He is now in.
Oh, last night, we'll try to put a picture in right here.
Okay.
Or the video or something. Of him, he got moved to an open crib.
Open crib.
Snuggle up, buddy. Are you cozy?
Ooh. Look at you. You're a real boy.
Get your close up, bro.
You're a real boy. Oh, sweet boy.
He said, get that camera in here.
So now he's not in the incubator anymore. He's been regulating his temperature fine for a long time now, but they've just been waiting because they wanted to see if he was gaining weight consistently. And so he got moved to that last night, which means he can only be on his back now. He can't be like transferring to his stomach and his sides and stuff. So now he's 100% on his back all the time, and he seems to really love it because he likes being like swaddled up. They have him swaddled up in there, and He seems to really be liking it, and it's just feels so nice that we can walk in and kind of like give him a kiss on his forehead and say hi to him, and he's not behind glass. You know, we don't have to wait till care times to
put our hands through a hole to get to him.
Yeah, so it feels so much more like he's like a newborn baby.
Yeah.
He is now 36.5 weeks, and if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, you're kind of getting those updates as far as what age he is. He has been in the NICU now for 43 days.
Yes.
Yesterday was his 6th-week birthday, I guess.
Yes.
And
it's either sweat going down my butt or it's an ant.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It could be an ant. There's an ant thing right there.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let's.
There's no ants.
Oh, there is some. There's ants. Little ones. I don't know. It could have been sweat though too. It's hot. Let's stand up and we'll stand up and do the rest.
Let me see. Ooh, it was an ant.
No way.
I see it smashing between your butt cheeks. It was an ant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a homicide at St. Luke's. I said where we were. Beep.
No, they know. I think people know where we are.
Oh, you know?
They can't get into the NICU.
That's right. You can't get in.
Security.
He is 1 ounce away from 4 pounds.
Yeah, he seems like such a big baby now.
Yeah, he's massive.
He's not, but to us, he's
still half the size of a normal newborn, but he's massive.
Yeah, he's big to us. And if you've seen the pictures, has like a little double chin. I think he's working on his third.
And he can wear clothes.
He can wear clothes, but there's been a little issue with him being able to wear clothes every day. He's actually kind of suffered with a butt rash for quite some time now, and it's because he poops all the time.
His poop is eating his butt.
It's really bad, and I feel and I know like it might be stupid asking for prayers for this, but you guys could pray for his butt rash. Like, I know it's like if they're in the NICU, like one of the last things you should be asking for is a butt rash. I'm thankful that's one of the things that we have to ask for is butt rash, but it's just like gotten so bad that now they have to keep his little tushy open to open air because no like creams are working for him, and they just have to like really air it out to try to heal his tush. And so until that's like 100% cleared up and he can put a diaper on all the time, then we can't really put clothes on him, which you know what, it's fine, but it's been kind of nice to put the clothes on him. He looks really cute. So that's that. And then other people have still been asking the question on when we can go home. We just constantly expect to not really go home before his due date, which my due date is July 16th, or was July 16th. And but if it could be a couple weeks before, it could be a couple weeks after before we can go home. Weight really has no significance in it. They want to see that he's consistently gaining weight, but the biggest factors in us going home are that he's breathing on his own, eating on his own without any issues, that his alarms are down, that he doesn't need a bunch of caffeine to not have his heart rate drop and to remember to breathe and all those types of things. His alarms are way down. Like if he does have Brady's lately or stops breathing, he normally, without any stimulation, resolves those on his own. So it's still scary and it still sucks that he stops breathing, but I guess it's normal for preemie babies, and it's kind of normal for newborn babies too that they forget to breathe. And
it's not as much though. It's a lot better.
It hasn't been as much. Today, just in like an hour and a half that I was holding him, he had 3 Brady's, and the second and third one were like right next to each other, and you could tell when he stops breathing, like his mind just forgets to tell his body because he's like so relaxed and in such a deep sleep, he just forgets, and he'll do this like thing, and we hear it, and then the monitor goes off and starts ringing that he Brady's, and then he breathes, like does like quick breathing, like trying to like catch up. And so I'm thankful that he's getting more mature now, where it seems he's resolving them on his own, and he's not needing as much stimulation, and they're not happening as much. So I look forward to the day that we don't have monitors going off. I look forward to the day that I can hold my son without him stopping breathing. But for now, I'm thankful for the NICU staff, and I'm thankful for everything that they can do to help sustain and keep our son alive. I mean, ultimately the Lord's keeping him alive, but the medical equipment and staff and everything, we're very very grateful for the NICU staff here. We thank you so much for watching this update again. We'll try to do better, but if you want to follow us more and get more updates,
subscribe to us.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Give him a thumbs up.
And, oh my gosh. And like our Instagram, or go follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram is @HolySchwent. and you'll get more updates that way. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be out of here.
In the next month?
Gosh, how long have we been living at the hospital?
Long time.
50, 40,
Long
90,
time.
92 days?
92 days. I
90
don't know if that's accurate.
I was in for 50 days.
Okay.
And he's been in for 43, but
Yeah, 93 days.
93 days.
93 days.
93 days! Woo! So, we look forward to the day that we don't live at the hospital.
Yeah.
But until then, we thank you for your prayers, your concern, your love, and keeping up to date with us. We love you guys, and
Yeah.
we will talk to you soon. Bye!